Vegan side effect. Your old pranky ghosts disappear.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visite suprememastertv.com/schedule.
รายการของเรามีให้หลายภาษาโปรดดู suprememastertv.com/schedule.
I never teach my pupils. I only attempt to provide the conditions in which they can learn. Albert Einstein.
Continue watching to find out more about the heart of education.
If you hear Apni Kemon Achin, it means how are you in Bengali, the official language of Bangladesh. I am Jaya. The people of Bangladesh are smitten by your beauty, for you tend to your character as carefully as a gardener tends to her roses. May God keep you forever in His embrace.
As parents, we love our children and want the best for them in life. Invariably, this means the best possible health and education for the young ones. Yet, our understanding of how to achieve these objectives is constantly changing with the times. The Transformative Education for a Sustainable Future series examines conscious education, one in which the focus is on helping our children reach their highest potentials and achieving the long-term sustainability of our planet. Your goal and ours are the same, to see to it that our children blossom as individuals and to help shape a resplendent future for them and their posterity. Welcome to part 1 of our show entitled Transformative Education for a Sustainable Future, Vegan Schools of the World, part 1 of 2. Wondrous viewers, today it is with love in our hearts that we present to you an exciting new development in the field of education. That is, the emergence of vegan schools around the world in the last decade. Vegan schools are learning environments created on the premise that we can best achieve the optimal physical, mental, and spiritual development of our young ones by applying the broader principles of the vegan ideal. What is the vegan ideal? It derives from the core message of all the major faiths of the world, which can be encapsulated in the term loving kindness or in the path of yoga, ahimsa, which translates as do no harm. Thus, a vegan school begins with doing no harm towards the body, serving only the healthiest diet, the whole food plant-based diet. Mounting evidence in recent decades has shown that the vegan diet is the healthiest diet, whereas animal products are detrimental for the human body. For example, the largest study ever done on health and nutrition, the China study, has demonstrated that consuming even a small amount of animal protein can have negative effects on our health. A vegan school does not just impart academic knowledge, but also places great emphasis on the concept of right and wrong. In other words, moral values. Hence, the plant-based diet, because according to spiritual masters, through the ages, we come from a divine source and are made in the image of God, whose nature is love. Clearly, consuming animals as food causes suffering to fellow creatures of God and runs counter to our original benevolent design, creating a subconscious struggle that undermines our inner peace and happiness.
It is kindness that I want, not animal sacrifices. Lord Jesus, Gospel of Matthew 9:13.
The word education has its root in educere, a Latin word that means to draw out. It seems that ancient Latin speakers knew that children are equipped with innate wisdom and love that simply need to be drawn out and nurtured. Some modern educational philosophies or pedagogies are built around this concept, including the Montessori method, the Reggio Emilia approach, and the Waldorf pedagogy. Studies have shown that children who develop within these approaches tend to grow up happier and become more productive members of society.
I never teach my pupils. I only attempt to provide the conditions in which they can learn. Albert Einstein.
There are more than 10 vegan schools currently in existence in the world as of 2021. The founders of these schools were not afraid to take the hard road. They bravely contended with opposing societal stereotypes and worked diligently to realize their dream of a vegan school. We will showcase 9 such schools throughout our 2-part show. We begin with Solid Rock Community School in Tampa Springs, Florida, USA, a kindergarten to 12th grade school serving 240 students. It was founded in 2004 by health coach, entrepreneur, and social activist Michelle Fasnacht for her daughter. In 2015, Michelle experienced a healing miracle by avoiding all animal products. Wishing to share the healing power of the plant-based diet, she converted the entire school meal program to a strictly vegan one in 2019. She appointed a vegan chef to design wholesome plant-based fare for the children. The children soon took to the new menu after overcoming their initial hesitancy, loving all the veggie burgers, vegan hot dogs, salads, and more. In addition to the school's academic curriculum, students at Solid Rock Community School receive a well-rounded education through a multitude of extracurricular activities. These include a seed-to-table gardening program, plant-based cooking classes, sports clubs, a cheerleading squad, and a music band. We will now pause to say a short prayer for world peace and return shortly. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. Vegan side effect: get used to invisible guards 24/7. Welcome back, good friends. We begin the second half of today's show with India's very first vegan school. The school with that distinction is the German International School, Chennai, in the state of Tamil Nadu. The school has been fully vegan since 2017, serving 50 students from kindergarten to 12th grade, purely plant-based breakfasts, lunches, and dinners. The chefs make their own mock meat, create vegan cheese from cashews, and bake their own bread. Thomas Palushek, advisor for international schools, Asia Pacific, considers the plant-based diet the healthiest diet. He is also quoted as saying that he wants to reduce human impact on the environment and that eating less meat is the simplest way. In 2017, the German International School Chennai was awarded the Compassionate School Award by People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, or PETA. Our next stop is a private Montessori preschool and kindergarten in Cincinnati, Ohio, USA, called Heart Montessori. It was launched in January 2018 by 5 educators passionate about compassion in education. The Montessori method of education was developed by Italian physician Maria Montessori in the early 1900s. Based on her observations, Ms. Montessori proposed that children would develop optimally when given the liberty to act freely in a sufficiently supportive environment. One of the co-founders of Heart Montessori, Caroline Caldwell, is an art teacher and yoga instructor. Yoga and meditation are integrated into the school program as a way to build self-esteem and empathy. Co-founder Mark Stroud is an acclaimed vegan chef. He cooks up healthy, organic, seasonal, and plant-based meals for the pupils, using produce grown on the school's own premises. Green living and sustainability play an important role at Heart Montessori. The school building has been renovated using sustainable green materials wherever possible, such as painting the interior walls with clay-based paint. Students are encouraged to learn using natural materials during their extended outdoor time, such as at the city park. They also learn to tend the school's garden. Students at Heart Montessori are also given an opportunity to interact with rescue horses and other animals at the nearby Jubilee Animal Sanctuary. Our final stop today is the Bodhi Tree Nursery in the UK, which opened as a vegan Montessori school in 2010. At the Bodhi Tree Nursery, General Manager Avital Medioni prepares fresh vegan meals and snacks for the children, ranging from 18 months to 5 years old. She also teaches them how to connect with nature by growing, picking, and preparing their own food. Miss Medioni explains.
We use these little patches in an orchard and we just grow things. We get them involved in the whole process of food and preparation of food. We introduce various vegetables, such as butternut squash, etc., etc. So we would basically dissect it, understand what it is, talk about the color, the shape.
On the school's website, the importance of food choices for the children is explained as follows. We treat food as a fundamental and crucial part of a child's physical and mental development. From our experience, what children eat throughout the day affects their mood, concentration, and their willingness to remain content and present. We go the extra mile to provide the best vegan, gluten-free, sugarless, organic, and wholesome food. Founder Ms. Julia Bonavero has this sage advice to share with parents and fellow teachers.
Listen to the children and let the child show you what they want to do. It's amazing what a child does when you are letting them free to explore what they like inside, what they like to do, really and truly. So yeah, listen to the children, because they're right 90% of the time.
Wow! Our heartfelt appreciation and accolades go out to all the vegan school pioneers who are dedicated to teaching our young ones about the interconnectedness of all life. We wish them continued success and hope more schools will be inspired by them to go vegan for the sake of our children, our beautiful animal friends, and Mother Earth. Reflective viewers, thank you for your encouraging presence today. Please join us again for part 2 of our show on Tuesday, August 24th. Coming up next is Satan's Co-Investment, part 1 of 3, on Between Master and Disciples, right after noteworthy news. May the love in your hearts shine forth and make the world a better place in God's approving gaze. Vegan side effect. Hard to see any demons around.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/VEG